motherfucking job. It ain't you. It's these motherfuckers right here. It's the motherfuckers on the top. But now we gotta do this shit again. We gotta do this shit again. And nobody tell me, and nobody here tell me why I get emotional. Why you talk like that? That's my fucking ass. You don't know what I motherfucking feel. I want my ass off of this motherfucking. Exactly. I've been here 30-something motherfucking years. Yeah, I agree too. 30-something fucking years. You tell me I ain't got no motherfucking pension. Yeah, I agree. And nobody tell me to calm my ass down. Fuck everybody tell me to calm down. God damn it, this is my motherfucking money y'all playing with. Right, you're right, Dwayne. Fuck that shit.
So this is what I'll say.
You gonna tell me how to motherfucking feel. Fuck that shit, man.
So this is what I'll say.
Fuck this shit.
Anytime the government
analyze that
anytime the government bails out a corporation or gives some.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's these people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. This is a very important, very, very important conversation and message. And then that's went on social media. For all of the, I would say, business, not necessarily just the owners, but management who are put in a position to give these speeches, and they know, like, people look at them like the brother looked at him, this ain't you, and at first. But I would, I think that sometimes management, when they have the bourgeoisie and the proletariat class, however you want to call it, right? When you look at businesses and they keep trying to short their employees, and I know pensions weren't a thing, maybe 100 years ago or whatever, but and pensions were a thing. Or they weren't a thing, then they were a thing, and now they coming to a quote unquote end because people effed up the money, right? So I would be concerned if you think it's okay to actually steal a hard-working man's money. Man who worked 30-something years and you steal his pension. It's not, see, and we can't say it's, the company ran out of money, because basically, there's golden parachutes that they give out to CEOs and, CFOs and upper management, and they keep getting these bailouts and they keep getting these big windfalls of money. They're coming from somewhere, and likely people's pensions. So somebody you didn't lose the money, you just appropriated it to somebody that or appropriated it to yourself, or use it as a kickback for somebody else. And I would say, man, I know you people, like, quote unquote on the top, think this is a good idea, but if a person works for 20, 30 years and you rob them of their pension, and you believe that you're just gonna go home and rest easy and sleep at night, I think that's pretty delusional and naive. I think especially if you got people who work with their hands, who working out in elements and in certain conditions, and they didn't do anything wrong. You just got greedy. Because pensions is one of those things that should be to the side, lockbox style, like Social Security. But see how they trying to mess with that, because they messed up the money. And the problem is the group of people who messed up the money want the biggest bailout, and they're taking food off the table of people who actually put in the work, with no regard to those people's efforts, and them feeding themselves and their families, and them planning on retiring and this, that, and the third. And the look of people who are up in management and companies is, you want to go off and go to conventions and drink and play golf and say how smart you are, while you're living you're high on the hog off of my money, my pension, what I have worked for. And you go, but that's the company's money. But you don't work for, but you're not, your name ain't the company though. It's going to you personally. It's not like the company's going to go. You're using it for your endeavors, saying it's the company. So somebody got the money, and that money has gone to quote unquote you. So, excuse me. So ultimately, I would say that you better be careful, because somebody works that hard, and then now they might be your garbage man. Now they might be a valet. Now they might be working at Walmart or Target or something like that. Now they might have multiple jobs. Now they may be doing Uber. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Uber Eats. These people are not going to take that kind of theft line down, and they're going to find y'all. And for the most of these management people, they know your names. They know your face. They know your face. Some of them know your family. Like I would not think that is a bright idea, but you folks out here think that's okay, and you just go send such and such downstairs to tell them that we ain't got a pensions no more. And it's like, oh, you ain't man enough to tell me we ain't got a pension no more. You sent him to do it. Now I'm on the fence with him, because I don't know if he's receiving something or if he's getting robbed too. Now, to be determined, right? If you find out he's getting robbed too, you got no issue. But if you find out, oh, he's getting his stuff and I'm not getting mine, oh, he's on the hit list. And you know how people say, things are changing, automation, this, that, and the third. Some people need to take into consideration that all of this big boy talk of doing all of these bogus business practices, it's not going to end like people think. Like people think they're going to just go into a gated community, get security, and be walled off from society. It's like, nah, the people you screwed over are going to be in the vicinity of you and your family. You got to go to the store. You got to get food. You got to go to the car wash if you do that. You going out to restaurants, you better be careful. You want to go to the mall, you better be careful. You want to go to your kids' grade school and high school games, you better be careful. Because robbing people, it only creates a resentment that cannot be held back. And there's going to come big consequences with it. But I'm done on this one. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been to the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it again.